Do you know the early signs of a stroke? Understanding these can potentially save a life. Strokes are a serious medical condition that can lead to long-term disability or even death. They strike swiftly and without warning, but did you know that there are often subtle signs that can indicate a stroke is imminent? Knowledge is power, and knowing what to look out for could be the difference between life and death. Not only for you, but for your loved ones too. Today, we're going to discuss 8 of these early warning signs. These symptoms can appear up to a month before a stroke happens. Recognizing them quickly can be crucial in getting the necessary medical treatment in time. From sudden numbness or weakness to unexplained dizziness and severe fatigue, we'll delve into each of these symptoms, helping you understand what to watch out for. Stay tuned as we delve into these critical warning signs right away. Firstly, sudden numbness or weakness in the face, arm, or leg, especially on one side of the body, is a key stroke symptom. This peculiar symptom occurs when there's a disruption in the blood flow to the brain. The brain, a powerhouse of the human body, relies heavily on a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients delivered via blood. When a stroke happens, it's like a power cut to a part of the brain. The cells in that region don't get the resources they need and start to fail. This can result in a sudden loss of function, manifesting as numbness or weakness. It might feel like a sudden heaviness, a dragging sensation, or like a part of the body has fallen asleep. It's important to understand that these symptoms can occur suddenly and might not cause pain. This sign should never be ignored. Now let's move to the second symptom. The second stroke symptom to look out for is sudden confusion or trouble understanding. This goes beyond your ordinary forgetfulness. It's more like a sudden inability to process simple things like reading a book or understanding a conversation. You might find yourself struggling to recall familiar words or names, or even feeling disoriented in familiar places. So, why does this happen? Well, when a stroke occurs, the blood flow to your brain is interrupted. This means that parts of your brain might not get the oxygen they need, leading to the death of brain cells. Confusion is a sign that these areas of the brain are being affected. It's crucial to remember that this kind of confusion isn't just a normal part of aging or a side effect of a busy day. It's a serious sign that something could be wrong. Always pay attention to sudden confusion, no matter how trivial it may seem. The third stroke symptom is trouble with vision in one or both eyes. This problem can sneak up on you subtly, like a gradual fog creeping in, or it can hit you like a lightning bolt, causing sudden blindness. The reason for this is a stroke can interrupt the flow of blood to the parts of the brain responsible for vision. This can result in double vision, blurred vision, or loss of sight entirely. You might also experience a dark or diminished vision in one or both eyes, like you're looking through a dark tunnel. Now, it's important to understand that these symptoms don't necessarily mean you're having a stroke. They could be due to other eye or health conditions. However, if these vision issues are accompanied by other stroke symptoms like confusion or sudden numbness, it's critical to seek immediate medical attention. Don't take sudden vision problems lightly. It's now time to move on to the fourth symptom. The fourth symptom is difficulty walking, dizziness, or loss of balance or coordination. This symptom can be quite alarming as it suddenly interferes with one's ability to move freely. It's not just about feeling unsteady on your feet. It can be a sense of spinning, loss of balance, or the frightening feeling of falling when you're actually upright. This happens because a stroke can disrupt the flow of blood to the parts of the brain that control our movements and balance. When these areas can't function properly, it can cause difficulty walking or moving as usual. Imagine you're walking, and suddenly your legs feel heavy, or you're swaying or staggering. You might feel dizzy, or your coordination might be off, making it challenging to stand upright or navigate your surroundings. These are all signs that something is amiss. Remember, these symptoms can come on suddenly and may pass quickly, but don't ignore them. Any sudden difficulty with movement should be a red flag. The fifth symptom is a sudden severe headache with no known cause. A headache can be a nuisance, but when it's sudden, severe, and without any apparent reason, it could be a warning sign of a stroke. But why does this happen? The brain is a complex organ, and it needs a constant supply of blood to function optimally. A stroke occurs when the blood flow to the brain is interrupted, causing brain cells to die. This disruption can lead to a sudden severe headache. It's not your typical tension headache or migraine. It's sudden, it's sharp, it's intense, and it can feel like the worst headache of your life. This kind of headache doesn't come with a warning. There are no subtle signs, no gradual buildup. One moment you're fine, the next, you're clutching your head in pain. This is why it's crucial to seek immediate medical attention. Never underestimate a severe headache that comes out of nowhere. The sixth symptom is sudden trouble speaking or understanding speech. This symptom can be particularly alarming as it disrupts our fundamental means of communication. It may manifest as slurred or garbled speech or an inability to find the right words. This happens because a stroke affects the brain's language center. When blood flow to this area is interrupted, it can cause a sudden decline in speech abilities. Someone experiencing this symptom might struggle to articulate their thoughts or have a hard time understanding what others are saying to them. It's crucial to remember that these speech difficulties can occur without warning. They can be subtle, or they can be so severe that the person cannot speak at all. It's not uncommon for this symptom to be accompanied by confusion, another stroke warning sign we've previously discussed. In the face of such symptoms, it's important to act quickly. Sudden speech difficulties are a major warning sign. The seventh symptom is unexplained dizziness or loss of balance. It's not just about feeling a little woozy. This is an overwhelming sensation of vertigo, a spinning sensation that can make it difficult to stand or move without feeling unsteady. You might also experience a loss of balance, stumbling or swaying when you try to walk. This symptom occurs because a stroke can affect the part of your brain that controls your balance and coordination. The brain uses information from the eyes, ears, and the body's sense of where it is in space to maintain balance. If a stroke disrupts this information, the result can be dizziness or a loss of balance. It's important to note that dizziness can be caused by a variety of factors, not just stroke. However, if you're experiencing severe, sudden dizziness, especially if it's accompanied by other symptoms we've discussed, it's crucial to seek medical attention immediately. Sudden dizziness should not be brushed aside. The final symptom is sudden severe fatigue. A stroke can cause a sudden unexplainable feeling of extreme tiredness that is not due to physical exertion or lack of sleep. This isn't your regular end-of-the-day fatigue. It's a kind of exhaustion that feels overwhelming and can hit you out of nowhere. So, why does this happen? Well, a stroke occurs when blood flow to an area of the brain is cut off. This lack of blood flow deprives the brain of oxygen and essential nutrients, causing brain cells to die. The loss of these cells can lead to a sudden onset of severe fatigue. This fatigue can also be accompanied by other symptoms such as difficulty speaking, confusion, or trouble walking. It's crucial to remember that these symptoms can occur individually or in combination. Extreme fatigue that comes suddenly and without reason should be taken seriously. It might be your body's way of signaling that something is not right. Knowing these symptoms can make a real difference during a stroke. This statement isn't just a fact, it's a lifeline. The 8 signs we've discussed today are more than just symptoms. They are warning bells, giving us the chance to act quickly and decisively. They are the sentinels of our health, and understanding them is our first line of defense against the silent, swift onslaught of a stroke. Remember, sudden numbness, confusion, trouble with vision, difficulty walking, severe headaches, trouble speaking, unexplained dizziness, and sudden severe fatigue are not just random occurrences. They might be our body's way of telling us something is wrong. When these signs show up, don't ignore them. Seek immediate medical attention because every second counts in the battle against a stroke. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more health-related content. Don't forget to watch our other videos to stay informed and healthy.